Hello, welcome to the Certified Mama's Boy podcast. I'm Steve Kramer. This is my mom, Nancy Yancey. This is our mother-son podcast. There's not a lot of mother-son podcasts. We actually were the
No.
original. I'm just kidding. I don't know if we were the original, but that sounds really good. So,
Well, there were a couple. What happened to that woman that was doing it with her mom?
I don't know.
Shortly after we started,
It's
remember?
like every other podcast. Everybody starts a podcast and quits pretty quick. We're the only ones that do a
Then it's
podcast very
done.
long. Not a lot
Is
of money
Jess still
invested.
doing hers with her mom?
No,
Okay.
nobody really sticks to it. I mean, they're
And
hard.
here we
They're
are.
hard to keep going, I'm the
Yeah.
only egomaniac that needs constant attention for 5 years, so,
Just can't get enough of it.
my ego will fuel me. I'm like, "A radio show is not enough. I need more attention. 4 hours a day isn't enough. I need." That's why you're here. Anyway, thanks for, joining the show. Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
So, I am gonna commit insurance fraud. I don't think there's anything you can really do to talk me out of it at this point, but I'll tell you anyway. I might as well put it on record if I'm gonna do it, right?
Well,
I just don't know what's happening. I don't know what's I wanna consider this a Christmas bonus at this point. This is our last show of the year, by the way. So, thank you for yet another successful year of Certified Mama's Boy. I just can't believe that we're here at the end of the year. It's kinda crazy to think about, like, man, this is year 5 is in the wraps. We'll see you guys for year 6 in just a couple
done.
of weeks, So, we'll get to all the holiday stuff here in a couple seconds, but, yeah, it's crazy. You know what's really wild is I get letters from all the time, and I always throw them out. For some reason, I did not throw it out today. I don't know. I was feeling ambitious. I had a letter from Cigna Healthcare, which is not somebody that I subscribe to. I didn't think. It's not like I have like a health plan with them. I didn't think. And I opened it up, and it said enclosed is your payment for your recent supplement health claim. And I was like, I like the sound of that. So I open it up, and there's a check here for $150. And I'm like,
Did you do some
interesting.
kind of a rebate or something?
Well, I mean, I have no idea. So I was like, what in the world? So then I started reading into this, and there's some remarks that I would like to read to you here.
All
It
right.
says you are receiving this benefit because of your enrollment in Cigna's critical illness supplement healthcare plan, which I do have their critical. I mean, I do have their know that now that I have their plan. It says your plan currently contains a service that automatically pays you a wellness benefit when you use preventative care treatment as a defined under your policy as received. And I'm like, wait, what? I have no idea. So wait, what does that mean? I have literally no idea what that means.
I think it's just like mine, but I have to apply for it. When you do any kind of preventive checkups or wellness checkups at United Healthcare, then I can let them know I've done that and they'll give me a $25 gift card.
Well, I
And
had no idea. I
so
mean, I have still.
somehow you, doctors, whomever, connected you to them to say you had done some sort of a wellness
Yeah, because on here there's 3 different ones
appointment.
on here that literally says, so the first one says, maybe because I have 3 different plans. Oh, that's why. Okay, so because it says, because your critical illness plan, your hospital care plan, and your accident, because you know me. I'm always afraid that the sky is falling. Hey, say what y'all will, but I just got $150 in the mail. But here's what really sucks about this. So I thought this was insurance fraud because I'm like, I'm cashing this check no matter what. I have thrown these letters out for years because I'm like Cigna, like I'm not getting sucked into no damn.
You didn't
Somebody
know
wants
you
a
had Cigna insurance?
no because I don't. That's not my typical policy,
But
my
you have
normal
to pay
policy.
for it.
But I don't. But it comes out of my paycheck. They're not my typical provider. That's like a
Oh,
supplemental thing that I never deal with because I'm just like it's like $2 a month or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I'll just have it there in case something happens.
I'd be
If there's an
calling them up
And I'm like, yo, wait a
and
minute.
saying,
Have I been throwing out
hello,
$150 for the last 5 years?
hello.
Well, wait a minute. So yeah, somewhere there's $500 that like Stephen Yancey is owed, and now I'm about to call a CEO. I'm about to get pissed about this.
Oh, don't get pissed. Call them up and ask them if they can do something if you haven't claimed them.
Can reprint that? Yeah,
They
maybe
would, well, they
so.
would have record that you hadn't cashed it.
Well, that's true. I don't know. Maybe I'll look into that. But I just thought that was really funny. I'm like, I don't care what
That's
anybody says.
wild.
I'm not. I'm also scared to call them and then be like, oh, actually, wait, we didn't actually owe you that at all. But I'm
Return that.
100% cashing. I'm cashing that check because that's definitely happening. Okay, I don't know if this is selfish or not. We can talk about this over here on certified. Yeah, listen, I know that like gift giving gifts to children, like that's, I understand that's what the season is all about, but let's be honest, like it's kind of about you as well. Like giving the gift that you want to give kids, I think is also kind of like important, right? So the triplets, by the way, will be two this Saturday, which is crazy. It's a happy birthday, I guess. This is their birthday show as well. In case you don't know, I've got triplet niece and nephews who are turning 2 on Saturday. Happy birthday to Jack and Rollins and the other one. It's
Don't
hard to
you
keep up.
even. Don't you even.
Why did I forget Charlie's name for a
You
second?
say his name right now.
He's
All
gonna watch
three
this.
at
He's gonna
once.
watch this. He's gonna listen to this, and in 20 years, and be like, "Oh, thanks a lot, Dick Uncle."
No.
Jack and Rollins, and the other one. I don't
No,
know why I
not
blanked on Charlie.
even. Not even. He's got
Yo,
part of your name.
it's a lot to keep up with. Those kids are a lot to keep
Oh,
up with, man. I don't know
gosh.
why I blanked on his name for a second. Jack and Charlie, and it's three at the same time. It's hard. It's like, hang on, which one am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting somebody, but which one? Who do I mention already? Jack and Charlie and Rollins, and Charlie and Jack and Rollins and Jack and Charlie. Okay, there we go. There's all three of them. Whew. All right. So first things first, you got to remember this, and this is the struggle. Their birthday's on December the 20th, which obviously is 5 days before the holidays. Terrible time to be born, by the way. Terrible time to be an uncle to triplets, because it's like gift after gift. So, what do you give for one, and then like the next? It's like I'm trying to like figure out how to like maneuver. Also, they're two. Like, who cares? They don't give a shit. Uh, Dramaggy has been like sending these kind of like wish list out of like what she thinks that they want, which is funny because they're kids. Well, they don't give a shit. But like Maggie was sending me all this kind of like expensive stuff, and I'm like, I'm not.
Course
They
she
they
was.
yeah, I'm like, they don't care. Like, they don't care.
Yeah.
Like, if they cared, that'd be one thing. But they are literally not even 2 years old. Like, they don't care about this at all. So my theory is this. My theory is I should give them what I want to give them, because I think that like my enjoyment of them getting the gift at age 2 is kind of more important than them enjoying the gift, because they're going to enjoy whatever they get. Does that
True.
make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I
Oh,
could give them
yeah.
a paper bag and they're going to enjoy it.
They
So
would
like I
probably
think,
like that more.
why am I spending all of this money on like something that they don't give a shit about? I should get some enjoyment out of this, because again, they don't really care. So my theory this year was I'm going to give them what I want to give them, because in the next couple of years, I mean, when do kids really start caring about like holiday gifts, you think?
Probably 5.
5? Okay. So like I've
Yeah.
got a few more years of like me giving them what I want to give them, and
Yeah.
then I'll start worrying about what they really want. I'm going to keep it
Yeah.
cost effective. Number 1, I'm not spending a lot of money on this, because again, I was telling my mom this. I'm like, I can't imagine how much shit these kids are going to get in the total of 5 days between December the 20th and December the 25th. Can you imagine? Like, if you've got kids, I just want you to imagine, and imagine having 3 at the same time at the same age. Like, the amount of shit that will accumulate in a house is astronomical. An astronomical amount of shit will accumulate all at once. And like, that is like, just think about like how you feel after your kids' birthday parties or something, when you've got like 10 kids come and they all bring something. Like, imagine that times 3. Like, that is crazy. I don't even know what that's going to look like. I feel so bad for Dramaggy, like my sister, that it like gives me like the heebie jeebies. And I'm not even sure what that word means, but that's what I've got right now. I've got a case of the heebie jeebies thinking about how terrible all of that stuff is going to be. Just awful. Okay, so there's that. Number 2 though is like I want to enjoy the gift that they're getting. I want to. Like I don't give a shit really how much they care about it. I want to enjoy the gift. So, this year, here's what I got them. Number 1, Super Mario. Actually, I'll just read it to you because I don't remember exactly what I bought.
Super Mario.
Yeah, hang on. I bought it at 4 o'clock this morning, so it was like one of those kind of things. Oh, sorry, it was 3:52 a.m.
What?
So I really
You're up shopping at 3:52
well,
a.m.?
I gotta get shit done. I ain't got time to be. I ain't got time to sleep anymore. That was a 2024 me. Okay, number 1, and I'm not sure who's getting what, but actually I do. I think you'll know who's what personality. Okay, number 1, Nintendo Super Mario Deluxe Bowser's Castle 2.5-inch action figure playset. Mom, I'll show it to you. And if you're watching the YouTube video, it's literally here.
Okay. Okay. Is
It's
that
like
for
Bowser's.
Charlie?
How did you know it's for Charlie? Why do you think that the Nemesis toy is for Charlie? Why would you say that? Why
No,
would
anything
you
about
assume?
the characters, but that just looked like an athletic thing.
Why would you assume that the bad guy was for Charlie, Mom? I didn't say that. You
Oh,
did.
he's the bad guy?
You said that. I didn't say that. Why did you say that,
Why
Mom?
are
I
you
didn't say
giving
that.
Charlie a bad guy toy?
I didn't say it was for Charlie. You said it was for Charlie.
Well, why would you give any of them a bad guy toy?
I just asking questions, Mom. You were the one that
Are
said it.
you
I
just gonna
didn't.
give it to them and let them choose who the
I
bad
just
guy
said I'm
versus the
just saying
good
I'm giving
guy?
it to him. You just anyway. So one of them,
Charlie is the instigator.
one
I
of
will
them.
have to say, he's not a bad kid, though, but anyway. Yes, one of them, yes, proceed. I don't know my Mario characters.
You jumped to Charlie really fast though.
Huh? Well, it just kinda looked like something Charlie would be up to.
Bowser's the bad one, and you jumped up Charlie real
I
fast.
don't
I'm
I
just
don't know
saying.
Bowser's bad.
Okay, number 2. So there's the Bowser Castle. Okay, it's like it's
Okay.
like a it's like a it's like a play set, but it's like a Bowser Castle. Okay, that's
It's
number
two and a
1. But
half inches?
it's for the 2.5-inch figures, like
Oh,
toys for the
oh,
little
okay.
Mario figures. It's for
Okay.
like 7-year-olds, I think. I'm not even sure.
Okay.
Number 2 thing that I bought for them. Nintendo Super wait, Nintendo Super Mario Deluxe Bowser Airship 2.5-inch action figure playset. So, same concept, not Bowser's Castle this time. Now it is his airship. Okay, I'm showing this on the YouTube video. It's
Huh?
his airship. Okay,
Huh?
again.
Huh?
So
Mhm.
I'm not sure who that's going to. Again, I don't really care. It's not for them. It's for me because they're gonna like it. They're 2-year-olds. What do
You're
they
gonna
know?
play with it with them
It's for
and
me.
make them like it.
I'm gonna make them like this. I don't care. They're 2, so they're gonna like it because I told them they have to like it because they don't know they're 2, right? They don't give a shit. So I'm gonna make them enjoy this because I'm gonna play with it mostly. Okay, that's
Okay.
number 2. Number 3 thing that I bought for the triplets. And by the way, Maggie asked for none of this. She's gonna be pissed.
Of course not.
The number 3 thing that I bought, Super Mario Brothers movie Mushroom Kingdom Castle playset includes a 1.25 Mario and Princess Peach minifigure. So this is a little smaller. This is a little smaller than the other one. But
Sounds
this
like
is
they could
this
swallow that.
yeah, this might be a little dangerous, but again, I don't care. But see, it's like the castle, okay? It's the
Uh-huh.
castle
That's cool.
and it's got like the little and then you see it like you see it opens up and then they can like that kid's about 8, but it's okay.
42.
They're gonna grow into it. That's how I feel. They're gonna grow into it. So I spent like $80 on like all these toys that I feel like again,
My
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you buy kids at this age because they don't care. They don't care. It only matters what
Are you gonna sit around all Christmas Day and play with their toys?
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Just their Mario toys.
Yeah. Because like what am I gonna do with like a stuffed bunny? Like what the hell am I gonna do with that? Nothing. Like that's not fun for anybody.
Well, you've
I
got 'em
want
that playhouse too.
yeah, but I'm probably gonna send that back. That's boring. The more I thought about it,
Uh-uh.
I'm like, that's boring.
I'm taking it for their birthday party.
Well, that's the problem. I gotta buy 6 gifts in 5 days, y'all. Like, if they like, we don't have time. We don't have time to even think about this anymore. You just gotta hit buy, basically. It's like, you don't have time to think about it. It's like, just buy, 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 buy. My theory is this, though, and I don't know if this sounds selfish or not, but, like, just buy the gifts that you really want. For the first couple of years, just buy the gifts you wanna give them, because they don't really care. They don't care. They're just gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, this is fun." Like, and
Stuff you wanna play with.
you wanna play with, because, like, it doesn't matter.
Huh?
We are going to get to our 2025 predictions here at the end of the year, last show, in a couple seconds. First, though, I do feel like, we try to keep the two shows separate, just because there's a lot of content, and we do a lot of shows. I do a lot of shows throughout the course of the week. I'm like, which show are we doing? I don't even know what show we're on right now. Uh, but I feel like sometimes there's stories that are so big that we have to kind of like catch up on multiple shows, depending on which one you were on. Mom, this one's kind of a big one, so I feel like we have to talk. Even though we talked about it more Mama's Boy, I feel like we need to do a quick summary over here on Certified Mama's Boy, because this is kind of really affecting your life right now, which is you breaking your foot and how you did it. And my mom did break her foot, and how it happened was so peculiar. And the second we talked about it over on More, like, so many stories of you guys were like, "Oh my god, like, yeah, you can't do that," or "I did that," or "I know somebody that did this," and I was like, "Wait, okay, I didn't realize this was like a prevalent issue with the general population." So I feel like, as a public service, we need to discuss what did you do
Let
before we
people
do
know
our
how not to break your foot.
right? Like, what in the world?
Yeah, if you're sitting for some period of time and you have your legs crossed, you be sure before you stand up that your foot has not gone to sleep, because that's what happened to me. I stood up all of a sudden and I heard a crack. And I was like, what in the world just happened? Went to the doctor. Yep, it's broken right above my big toe. I mean, my little toe. And I'm wearing that lovely little shoe that I posted on the fans
But
page.
you literally, it's just a crazy story, because it's like, how did you, just because your foot was asleep, like,
Mhm.
and so many people said,
You
like,
don't feel it. Yeah,
you
you don't
can't
feel it.
well, yeah, you can't like, you're not supposed to walk on your foot when it's asleep. And I can't tell you how many times I'm like, I do that all the time. Like, I'll like step on, because I'm like, oh, this is fun. Like,
Not
yeah,
fun.
yeah, clearly.
Yeah, your
So
body
heads
doesn't
up.
know. It's like, Yeah, it's happened to a lot of people. It happened to the orthopedist that treated me. He
It's
said, "I've done
crazy.
the exact same thing." I was like, "This is so bizarre."
So what is the prognosis at this point?
Well, it's pretty good considering I go back on the 22nd and, this happened what, a week ago?
Yeah.
Um, and he told me to bring my other shoe with me because I would probably walk out in it. So, it's a hairline crack, but it hurts. I mean, it's pretty painful. It's swollen, it's kind of bruised. And when I keep it elevated, which you're supposed to do, he said it doesn't matter much about ice. Take Tylenol if you're in pain. I've had Tylenol twice in the last 12 hours, I guess. But you just keep it elevated and, it has to mend itself. I have on this silly shoe that is basically not even that tight around my foot. I think it's just to keep my foot stable, you know?
Yeah.
So I'll clomp
So just
around in
FYI,
that.
y'all, just
It's just
don't
crazy.
if your foot is asleep, just don't step on it. It's
Don't stand up. He says now, if he's been sitting for any length of time, and especially if he's had his legs crossed, that he will shake both his feet to be sure that
that's
they're not
crazy.
asleep,
That's wild,
which
'cause I
I'm
sit like
gonna
that all
do
the time.
too. I'm gonna do that
Yeah,
too
just so you
now
don't break your
because
foot. That's
it's just
such a
crazy that
crazy
your foot
story.
would turn over like that.
Yeah.
And you
No, I
hear
had
it
no
pop,
idea.
you always
So
heard,
many
"I've
and so
never
many
had a broken bone."
well, so many stories on the fans page too that were like, "Oh yeah, I did that," or people who DM me. It was just like, wow, like, I had no idea that, like, this was such a prevalent issue. So
I know.
just a heads up on that.
Yep.
So this is the last show of the year. Crazy, I know. December just kind of flew by. I don't even know how that happened, but surprise. Here we are at the end of the year. Thank you again for all the support for this year. Well, this is not this is for all you freeloaders. This is the last show of the year. For all you paid supporters, don't worry, we got one more. We got one more doozy for you. Actually, we got two more. Actually, if you're a paid supporter, we have you guys technically have
That's
two more
right.
episodes this year. But if you are if you're one of these freeloaders that just milk me for all my content, just over here slaving away, talking to a mic day in, day out, milking me dry, milking this golden voice dry, then yeah, then this is our last time we'll talk till January. We'll be back on the 7th. Will be our first show back. So hope everyone has a really good holiday, and we really appreciate all
Yes.
the support. We can't believe we've been doing this show for 5 years. I mean, if you
No.
asked me in 2020 if we'd still be doing the show in 2026, I'd say I hope not.
And I still don't know what I'm doing. I didn't
You
know
know,
from the get-go, and I still don't know.
if you're new to our show, the backstory behind this podcast is I only agreed to do 20 episodes of it, and that was it. That was it. It was a 20 episode plan, and
Uh-huh.
we're now think Dante. I'll have you look into it, but I think we're at right under 1,000 normal episodes. We're over 1,000 with like bonus episodes. More Mama's Boys getting close to 100 episodes now. Um,
Mm.
yeah, so it's crazy. I mean, you just never know, right? You never know what's gonna happen. Life's so funny. Like I just, I never. If you ask me on January 1st, how about this? If you ask me on December, this episode comes out on December the 17th of 2019. Would I put a podcast together with my mom? I would say, no, that sounds asinine. I'm a huge radio star in San Diego. Nothing will ever stop me, baby.
Sounded even crazier to
Like,
me.
I'm looking outside right now. We had a snowstorm this weekend. If you ask me, am I going to be looking at a snowstorm in 6 years when doing a podcast with my
Sitting in
mom?
sitting in
Yeah, will I be sitting in Baltimore in the snow doing a podcast with my mom? I'd say, no, you're crazy. I'm a
No.
radio star in San Diego, baby.
No.
What are you talking about? That's not my life. That's not my
That'll never
life.
happen to me.
That would never happen to me. I'll never stoop to those levels. And here we are. You know what? Here we
Here we
are.
are. Doing
Yeah, no,
yoga
it's
training.
yeah. What the fuck's that about? Weird.
What?
It's weird. You just never know, man. Life's so weird. Life's so
You
weird.
weren't even
But
doing yoga 5 years ago, were you?
no, I was. I started in 2015.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's been about a decade now with yoga.
Okay.
So yeah, listen, we joke, but I'm very blessed. I'm very excited about Mama's Boy. So many exciting things on the horizon for this in 2016. I feel like there's a lot of, I had to spend so much time. I had such a poverty mindset with Mama's Boy. It was more of just like, I don't know if we can keep this show afloat for the last year and a half, because I just couldn't figure out how to financially keep it going unless I was going to sit here and do all these live reads. And I didn't want to do it. It just turned into such a nightmare because I just couldn't keep it going. It just became like a full-time job that was not paying full-time money. And I was like, how do I do this anymore? I don't know. But you guys have been so supportive this year. And I'm so grateful for that because now I can get back to doing the creative part, after the assault, then that was obviously really tricky. But now I feel this space feels fun again. This feels fun, creative. We added video elements not too long ago. That's a fun step. We got, new elements coming. We've got Mama's Boy Live coming. We got the merch stores coming. I feel like this won't make sense to you or probably not a lot of people, but there's this video game, Grand Theft Auto 6, which they always say is coming. But they've been talking about this game coming out for like 6 or 7 years now. And they're like, what's going to come first, this or Grand Theft Auto 6? Like, that's kind of how I feel like with some Mama's Boy stuff. It's like, what's going to come first? Like, this merch store or Grand Theft Auto 6? Things move a little slow here sometimes. But they're coming. They're coming. They're coming. I feel very positive about the future of Mama's Boy. And so thank you for all the support this year. It's been a really, really great
Yes.
year for Mama's Boy.
It
And we haven't
has.
been able to say that for a while. Usually we're like, well, this is the last episode. So thank you for tuning in.
It's
So
been a
it's really
fun ride,
been a
but
fun run, but we'll
all
never
good
talk to you
things come
again.
to an end.
Yeah. I guess we'll never talk to you guys ever again. So feels really good not to be saying that. But it's honestly because of you guys stepping up. And if you didn't step up, we wouldn't be able. We'd be doing the same thing this year. So feels really good to not be doing that. Predictions. So every year, the date was January 5th, 2026. Made predictions, and we'll do it again on January 7th,
No,
2020.
January 6th, 2025.
Oh wait, no, you're right. It was not. I actually have this email scheduled to come to me on. That's why. I was like, why didn't this go through? I don't know what day this was. We actually made these predictions. Oh wait, I do. No, wait, I don't.
Doesn't
I was like,
matter.
it
It was
doesn't matter.
January 2025.
At the beginning of the year, but my mom and I made predictions. And it's funny because we do this every year of like what we think is going to happen, and we just make predictions for the year. That's it. I mean, it's simple. It's funny to look back on these because I don't even know
Why?
why.
I don't even remember what I
It's really
said.
just trying to use your
I'm sure
intuition.
I'm gonna be
It's just
embarrassed by
trying to
it.
use your intuition and being like, okay, what? And it's funny because I have the ones from the last couple of years. I keep them all together, right? So it's just funny like how we come
Dear.
up with some of these. Because we try to do, and keep in mind, we try to do one pop culture one, we try to do one like news related one, and then we try to do one thing about our own personal lives, right? So let's go over these. I
Alright.
Here's my one for celebrity. Is it is fun to kind of go back? I do like going back over these at the end of the year. So for pop culture, I said that Mel Gibson is going to die. I don't know why.
Yeah, I
I
don't
said
know
Mel
why
Gibson is
either. I
going to
didn't know
die.
why at the time, but
I
he
don't know.
didn't.
He did not die. Still alive. For
Yeah,
better or worse, Mel Gibson alive and well. Did
and
not
well,
die this year.
thank
Still
you.
out there. I don't know if he's being anti-Semitic or not. Not sure what's going on with him. So just out there alive and well.
Uh,
Don't know if he's well, but he's alive. So there you go. Prediction about news number 2. I said gas will be 99 cents a gallon.
baby, you missed that one.
Yeah.
So what
I
is
think I
it?
filled up. Yeah, I filled up. Actually, for us, it wasn't terrible yesterday. I filled up yesterday, which, by the way, why does your gas only get empty when it's snowing outside? Like, why literally, like, it's snowing? I'm like, and of course, my gas light came in. I'm like, of course. Um, I think it was like 275, which for us is like
Wow, that's really
extremely cheap.
good.
It may have
Yeah.
been 295, but I think it was two something. And I was like, oh, two. Like, that's,
Mm.
if I see a two in front of it, that's really cheap for Maryland.
Ours is
But
about 2.95 for regular.
it may have been 295, but California people are freaking out right now. I remember when I first thing I moved here, I saw two any three anything. I was like, what? What's California right now? I
Probably
remember like
$6.
four was a good day in California. I was like, oh wow, four, that's great.
Let me
It's
fill up.
only 4.50 a gallon. This is a great day. Let me get my little red tank and put some extra in the back. No, I remember during the gas surges, like it would be some of y'all were showing me like $7 a gallon. I was like, God damn, that's a lot. And then my last one, man, I'm gonna stop making this damn prediction. It's just never gonna happen. I said I will have a girlfriend this year.
No,
I do
cut it
not.
out.
I have a girlfriend. I don't have any potential of having a girlfriend right now.
Just
I
not
don't.
happening.
I
Maybe
don't know.
next year.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I've had no girlfriends. Does that blow your mind that I literally have had not had a? I mean, let's keep it honest. Have I dated people that y'all haven't known about? Yes, but I have not had a steady relationship now
Mm,
since ever 2018. Honest to God,
okay.
what
Okay, if you say so. If you say
you think I?
so.
What I mean, you know about everybody,
I do.
and you think I've had a steady relationship?
Yeah,
Really?
pretty much. I would say it was steady.
It was steadier,
It was
but very.
steadier.
It was steadily unsteady, and that was the problem.
Well, I yeah. I
That's
mean
why it never.
steady in that it was somewhat consistent, not that it was stable or
Yeah,
healthy
yeah.
or good for you
Yeah,
or
that's
her. Yeah.
why
Yeah, yeah.
it was
Okay.
never a that's why it didn't become a thing because it was just not a thing. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, it's not I've not how about this? I've not had a healthy relationship, a healthy public relationship, and I don't want you guys to think that like because there are some people that just don't talk about their relationships.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not like I'm really not trying to hide anything from you guys other than I don't want to bring anything public until I know it's like safe enough to like talk about. Like there's some things I have to do in private just because it's I mean just imagine you for a second trying to date somebody and all of a sudden like he's like, "Hey, well, let me tell you I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. I would talk about everything date 1. Date 1. and some people do, but I learned the hard way, y'all. Like, I can't do that. I can't for their sake, I can't. And some people I do, but if it's somebody I really like, I won't do it because I
You don't
have to,
like
like,
it.
I gotta they most people don't, especially as we get
Mhm.
older. Like, when I was in my 20s, it was like, whatever, and people like women in their 30s and 40s don't think it's cute to, like, turn their local radio station or podcast on and be like, like, it's like, people
No.
already see me as a circus clown, so I can't make this any more of a my job any more of a mockery than it already is, you know what I mean? Like, I can't do it, I can't do it. So yes. To answer your question, no, I do not have a girlfriend. And I would say honestly, this year specifically has been the absolute least of girlfriends I've ever had. Is that
Yeah.
fair?
That's fair. I'll agree with that.
Okay, there we go. There goes my mom right
In
there.
agreement. For what
There we
I
go.
know. I don't know
Yeah, yeah,
everything,
yeah.
though. I know I
That's
don't know
right.
everything.
Yeah, you don't know everything, that's for sure. Let's get my mom's prediction. My mom is very wrong about everything that's well, I don't know about the third one. The first one you said for pop culture, you said that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are going to split up.
Not
They are very
yet.
much engaged. Not
Yeah,
yet. There's still time.
that's right. How many days do we have? We still have 15 days.
Would that be wild, y'all? Y'all, if anything happens before December 31st, and y'all know that Nancy Yancey's got some kind of psychic abilities. Yeah, trust me, I thought they would too. I still don't know if they'll get married. I don't know,
I don't
but
know. 15 more days, baby.
15 more
15
days.
more
You're
days.
still holding strong,
Holding strong.
not changing.
Not letting go of that one yet.
All right. I mean, it's a safe bet, honestly. It's a safe bet. You said we would go to Mars this year. Did we go to Mars? I don't know. Maybe we did. There's been so much shit going on. I don't know what I don't know what we did this year. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe we did.
Maybe we did.
Sure, possibly. There's been so many headlines like maybe we went to Mars. Did we go to Mars? How about this? Can anybody tell me we didn't go to Mars this year? I mean, there's been so many headlines this year. I can't tell you that we didn't go to Mars this year. So
We'll
I'll
have to
give you
ask we'll have to ask Chat
yeah.
GPT.
Somebody throw a Google on that for us. I can't say we didn't go to Mars this year. That's how crazy this year has been. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm not
Possibly
real
went to
sure
Mars,
about
but
it either.
yeah,
I
it
think
sounds
we
right, but it
may
also sounds
have. I
wrong.
think we may have.
Well, somebody throw a Google on that and put it on the certified fans page because I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
And all I wrote down for your personal one is 10 pounds. I don't know if you said you were going to lose 10 pounds, gain 10 pounds. I don't know. I just put 10 pounds. Did you say lose 10 pounds or gain 10
I'm
pounds?
sure I did. I'm
Did
sure
you,
I
did,
said I was gonna be 10 pounds lighter.
are you 10 pounds lighter?
No, I think I'm about 5 pounds lighter.
Well, you're half right.
Right, half right. I've
Yeah.
still got
Yeah.
how many days? 15 more days.
Yeah.
Never give up, especially since I'm sitting here with my foot propped up all day. Oh, yeah.
There's still time,
Oh,
baby.
yeah, there's still
There's
time.
still time, especially during the holidays. People love losing weight during the holidays,
Uh-huh. Oh,
so
yeah, it's a good time.
this should be a real great
It's a
holiday
real
season
good
for you.
time. I'm not doing any of my holiday baking and things I wanted to do. Nope.
Yeah, so you might actually lose 5 more pounds over the holidays.
I
Well,
might.
I've had a stomach bug for the last 3 days, so I might actually end up losing 5 pounds for you. So I feel like I have. I think I pooped it out this weekend for you. So all right, there's our predictions, y'all, for 2025. We didn't do great, but we'll come back in the first episode of the new year and we'll make our new ones for 26. All right. Certified fans, yeah, well, thanks for the amazing year this year. Really appreciate all of your continued support of the show. Yeah, I mean, I don't know there's much more that needs to be said other than it's been I felt very supported and loved by you guys this year. We made a big change over to Supercast, which I was nervous about. I've been really happy with the platform. We're able to provide you guys with more content and do more things that way. And I just really appreciate it. I really just appreciate the year this year. I don't know. I'm feeling very grateful at the end of the year because it just
Been a
I just
tough
don't.
year. It's been a tough year,
It's been a
so
tough year.
this podcast has really been a blessing,
Yeah, I hope
with
so.
all you've been through. I mean, it has
Yeah.
been for you and
Well,
hopefully for
for
others as
everybody.
well. Yeah,
I hope everybody. I
yeah.
hope that like when you. I mean, definitely for me. I mean, this place has always felt. I don't know what I would do without Mama's Boy. Honestly, I don't know where I would get all these because I can't be quite as transparent on the radio.
Mhm.
And this to me, this is kind of like a diary. a little bit.
Hmm.
Like, it's just kind of a place where I can just come be me. I don't have to be it's like I can be Steven more than I have to be Kramer, and we can just chat it out. We can just chat about life. We can chat about like what's going on. We chat about your life. We can chat about the world, and it just feels safe. It's a very safe place. I can just be me. Some days y'all are mad at me. Some days you love me. It's like I don't care. It's just me, and we're just a family, and I just love the community over here. I think we all just kind of feel connected to this show. I don't really feel like it's like my show. It doesn't feel like a place of ego over here for me. It's not like, oh, I don't see this as like it's the Kramer show. It just feels like this. I don't know. It just feels like like homecoming. Every episode I put out, I just feel like it's everyone just kind of like coming home and like just chatting, and I don't know. It feels really good. So, thank you for being a part of it. In case you don't know, there's a program called Certified Fans, and this is how we keep the podcast going. And if you'd like to join here at the end of the year, we'd love for you to join. We have 2 levels of support. We have no more support, by the way. You cannot support us anymore at the boy lever level. We are sold out, which is great, by the way. It's great.
Fantastic.
No, I love it. We are
Unbelievable.
yeah, we're sold out right now of spots in our boy levers. And I actually have a waiting list on the boy levers. If you wonder why you can't upgrade to boy levers anymore, it's because we are sold out in boy levers, which actually we need to talk about that in a second. But I am well, there's 2 different levels of support, which you can come in, which is obviously it's just a certified fan, which is, $6 a month, and you get our fan page on Facebook. You also get our Thursday show, which is called More Mama's Boy. It's another 45-minute-ish podcast that we put on every Thursday. And that's like the biggest thing. And just know that it's like you're supporting the podcast. Think of it like PBS, where we're asking for your public support. And that's how we keep the podcast going. And then after that, when you upgrade to a Mombassador level, you get ad-free Mama's Boy. You get everything we talked about. Plus you get ad-free Mama's Boy. So no more commercials. Plus you get the Ask Me Anything episode, which should be coming out tomorrow. Ask
Okay.
me if I recorded it. I did not record it this weekend. Why? Because I literally was on the toilet most of this weekend. I don't know what happened, man. I was sick. I got some stomach
Sorry.
something going on, and I still do. I'm better today, but I had that like kind of like a low grade fever, stomach something, which is great when you have to work because you can call out of work. It was enough to like call out of work, but like once on a weekend, you're like, man, it's like wasted the weekend over here.
Not fair.
So I didn't think you guys wanted to hear like a ask me anything while I was literally pooping my pants. So I was like, well, I'll record that on hopefully I think I can get that done on Tuesday, still release on Wednesday for you guys. So I was like moving things around. I'm like, wait, I'll cancel physical therapy. I can still get this done. So yeah, I should be able to get everything done and release for you guys on Wednesday I want to get it done. I want to get this done before the end of the year. This really is like Grand Theft Auto 6 at this point. So I'm going to that's you get the Ask Me Anything episodes done, and when you upgrade as well. And then Mama's Boy Live is hopefully January. We're going to launch that. So Mama's Boy Live is where you can actually interact with the show live and be a part of the show. We'll be able to like read your comments, and you can actually interact with the show live as we do it. I'm excited about that in the new year because it's one thing that people ask me like, why not just fully invest into podcasting? Well, one, because I'd be homeless because I like to, have a house, but 2 is because I I like the space of podcasting. I really do. I love having unlimited like I can talk over here for 7.5 hours straight if I need to. There's
Gra-
no rhyme, reason. I can blah 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 blah. I can go on tangents. There's no formula. I have a little bit of formula, but I don't really, it doesn't matter. There's no proven formula of how to make this work. But with but there's no interaction. There's no callers, there's no, and I think Mama's Boy Live is going to add you guys into the element to where, you guys can hop in and like be a part of the conversation. And that's one thing I think that I would love to have is like your instant feedback to add to the show. So Mama's Boy
Fun.
Live coming to the Mom Bastard level and to the Boy Lever level, which again is sold out right now. So you can join all of that by going to your show notes, click on become a certified fan and join there. So listen to this annoying shit. All right. I didn't even realize this. So, the boy levers are getting holiday gifts from my mom and I, right? And I told you guys, like, hey, I don't know if this is shipping. Like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know where these gifts are. Like, I don't know. I have no idea, right? So I finally get a shipping notification, right? Great, awesome, I'm happy. Like, and it says it's going to be there on Tuesday. I'm like, great, that's amazing. Like, I think I can turn this around, no problem. I get it to you guys hopefully before the holidays. It's still a little later than I would like, but whatever. It is what it is. I get a UPS notification yesterday, and it's like, hey, guess what? Better news. It's actually gonna get here on Monday. I'm like, I love that. That's great. Y'all, I I read the email and it's like, you have to sign for the fucking package.
No.
And I'm like, y'all, first of all, I hope you know this
Uh-uh.
is nothing of value. Okay. Like, this is nothing of value. Not only that, these things are coming from Turkey.
Oh,
I was like, Turkey? Like, what? Like, what did I order? Like,
wow. What
what in
did
the
you order?
world? Exactly. Like, these things better not be janky as hell. They might be janky. I don't know. I'm like, oh my God, like turkey, turkey,
Wow.
like the country turkey. So I have to sign. And now I live in a condo, which, by the way, bane of my existence. I also ordered a new hard drive because I'm running out of space for all these. We're doing so much video work now and audio work that like I'm out of hard. So I understand. I had to sign for that too. Okay, understand. Yeah, a $200 hard drive. Yeah. Y'all, your gifts are not that expensive. I'm going to warn you right now. Boy leavers, your gifts are not that
Not a
expensive.
$200 gift.
If someone stole them, not
Love
the
you,
end of the
but
world. Yeah, I'm like, why do I have to sign for that? So now I've got to figure this out. I've got to figure out how to like get your gifts because and I sat downstairs for about an hour and a half today, hoping that the UPS guy was just going to show up, and he just never showed up while I was down there. So I don't know. I got to figure this out.
well, it's
So your
still
gifts are coming.
Monday.
Well, yes, but I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've got to
I
figure this
mean, will
out.
they not notify you when they're there?
No, that's the problem. Is like they just leave
Oh,
that note like, "Hey, we tried to deliver. Like, we're gonna try again."
no.
There's no pre-signature you can do. I tried that. It's just like you got to be there between like noon and 4. I'm like, so I was
Oh,
down there from like 2:45 to 3:30. I was like, I'll just sit here in my lobby, hoping, but I did not
it's
catch them.
cold. It's cold
It's
down
cold.
there.
Trust me. I know, mother. I was just sitting there, just sitting, sitting. So anyway,
They're
your gifts are
probably
coming.
there even as we speak.
Probably. And it's probably there 5 minutes after I left, which is just my luck. But anyway, your gifts are coming. I'm gonna figure this out. I just gotta figure out how to do this. Adopt a show, last one of the year for the regular shows. Today's show is adopted by our good friend Collins.
No.
I know Collins from San Diego. She now lives up in the Bay Area. Collins comes from us by way of Channel 933
Okay.
in San Diego. Adopt a show, by the way, really quick in case you're new to this. We put every show up for adoption. You can adopt any episode. January shows are not up at time of recording, but hopefully they will be up by time of release. Depends on how I feel tonight, how much toilet time I have. But hopefully in this week they're going to be up so that you can go on there and grab your episode for January. So if you think of it, is there a January date that you can think of that you're like, hey, wait, I wanna, I think I want to do this or I want to do that. Uh, yeah, think about it and then hop on it and grab a January show while you can. Colin says this. She says this episode is actually dedicated to following Steve's travel recommendations. She says, I'm taking the family to Banff for New Year's, and then she actually says, Burr, I know, but we're prepared. I can't imagine. California people are so funny. And maybe I'm just not a cold person. I can't, it's funny. I don't know if I told you this on the podcast or if I told you this in real life, Mom, but I was like, I went to Banff and I'm like, oh my God, I could totally live here. And they told me like winter lasts from like the end of October to like mid-May. And I was like, I couldn't do it. I
No.
couldn't do it. It's
And it was going to freeze like the day after you
like
left,
literally the
right?
day I left, it like starts snowing basically like next week and like doesn't stop. And I was like, no, no,
No,
I can't.
not
I
for me.
can't. I would never be able to like
No.
actually handle that. So yeah, I couldn't do it. That's not the way I want to spend my New Year's. But I applaud you for that. Collins, I
Yeah.
applaud you. Banff is beautiful. It is stunning. Like it is take your breath away. Absolutely. You got to go. Every person needs to like check it out, needs to see it, needs to like take it in, needs to, if you're me, like I'll be critical. You know that I'm going to talk trash on somewhere before I'm going to give it a positive review. And you guys are going to have a blast.
I hope so.
I'm really
Oh,
that's a
wow.
She goes, and I'm strongly reconsidering Aruba next summer. Well, good.
Wow.
Well, good. If you again, Aruba's fine if you want to go to Cancun. You might as well go to Cancun, save some money because it's not as party, but it's basically Cancun plus add 10 years. It's like the same people. But if you love Cancun, then you'll love Aruba. Like I really do feel that way. But I would advise against Aruba, which I know shocks people. Everyone I tell is like, really?
You're the only human that's ever
I
been there that
love
didn't love
Aruba.
it.
And I'm like, okay, if you like a lot of people, I mean, I'm just telling you, I've done a lot of islands now, and like Aruba was not it. There's so many other amazing islands down there, and like Aruba is the least. I think it's because people just go to Aruba first and then they stop. And I'm like, there's so many other amazing islands that like you can go to that don't feel like this. I think that's why I was so. If I started with Aruba, maybe, but I think I've been to so many other islands that were so magical that like I just couldn't get behind Aruba, man. I just couldn't do it. Anyway, so thank you for always being such an open book. We love you. Oh my gosh, I love you too, Collins. Thank you for saying that. She says also sending much love to Mama Nancy and Jimmy Mack.
Oh,
Thank you, Collins, for the continued
thank
support
you.
of the show.
Yes.
Really appreciate you. Hope you and the family are doing great. Mom, let's give Collins a whoop whoop, a happy holidays, and safe travels in her.
Okay. Okay.
Waiting patiently to do your whoop whoop. Go ahead.
To Collins and her holiday travels, I hope they're magical.
Yes.
Love you forever.
Yes.
Thank
There you
you.
go. Yeah. Thanks, Collins. Appreciate that. So go grab a January show. We'll be back on the 7th. Mom, final words before Dad comes in and gives us this thing.
Well, I just hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. And remember, if you're sitting for any length of time, to shake your feet before you stand up.
Shake your feet, y'all. Shake your feet. All right. There goes my mom.
Shake your feet. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. Be safe. And we'll look forward to seeing you again next year.
There she goes. All right. Love you, Mom.
Okay. Love you, darling. Let me go summon him.
All right. Good
I'm
luck.
sure he's right outside the door.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm surprised it's not right there breathing down your neck. All right, y'all. If you're new to this for the YouTube show, this will be cut out of the audio show, but this is the awkward transition of mom to dad. I also need to see what in the world my neurologist prescribed me something, and I don't know what it is. Here it comes, anyway. Here it comes. Looking like a G-paw today. Where's your what?
I thought I printed something off.
Where's your what?
When I coming back. Ooh, hoo.
Where's your what?
Oh, Jimmy's back.
Wait.
Oh, Jimmy Mack.
What are you doing?
Trying to get organized.
What's going
here.
on? What you doing over there?
What's this thing so
Here
hard?
he is,
Why can't
y'all.
we
Here
use
he
the big
is.
one?
Yes, they had a short in them.
God damn. Keeps falling out.
I gotta buy y'all some new ones. I feel like my dad doesn't like the earbuds. He likes the over the ear ones. We're talking about the headphones.
Winnie's here. We got the whole gang.
Yeah, the whole
We're
crew's
gonna
in
charge
here
you
now.
extra for Winnie.
Yeah, the whole crew. Well, there he is, Jimmy Mack.
Really?
Everybody,
I'm
what's
back.
going on?
Not much. It's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. But you guys don't have snow like we do.
No, we don't. You're right.
Did you guys get snow?
No.
No. Yeah.
Why are
Yeah.
these
We
plain
so
women?
we got
They're not. They're
about
plain
5
women.
to 6 inches over the weekend. We got 5 to 6 inches up
Sweat.
here, and it's not. I'm not doing well.
Yeah.
Okay, he
Yeah.
took out the ear. My dad does not like when he has to wear the earbuds.
I can't. These don't fit in my ear, Steven.
I know. We gotta get you guys some more over the ear ones.
That one fit a little bit.
How about that one? Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
There he goes. Yeah, we got 5 to 6 inches of snow this
Both
weekend.
fell out again. Fuck.
Be safe.
I hate this.
Do you
Call me
have the
back in-
right ones on? That's right. This is left.
Wait, was it the wrong one on the wrong side?
It don't work.
They worked last time. Of course they work. Just put them in there. There.
Can't
There
move.
he
I
goes.
can't breathe. I can't move.
Okay, there he goes. It's this new technology. These earbuds are,
I
they're
know.
tricky. They're tricky to figure out.
I know.
It's fine.
I know.
So yeah, we got 5 to 6 inches of snow this weekend, and I
Wow.
don't do well with that when it's literally December. It's fine when it's February, and I'm like, hey, like I can do this for a month. But when I'm like, hey, this is literally we got 3 more months of this. Like, hey, and
Well, don't be
I said this
depressed.
on the radio today. I was like, the first snow is cute. Like everyone's in a good mood about it. Like everyone's in good spirits. People are out there taking pictures of it, playing in it. I'm like, it's kind of like having your first baby. It's like it's all new and fun and everything. After this, everyone only starts to get angrier about them. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it only gets more frustrating and more.
especially if you have to shovel it. Now, you don't have to shovel any, right?
No, there's no shoveling over here. No shoveling. I am grateful.
But
I have,
some
I have a
people
parking.
out and about have to shovel that. I
No,
was gonna say something. No,
no, I won't do it. I won't do it. I'll tell you what, like there are some things that I will refuse to do. Like if I have to live in it, I'm not going to deal with it. So like I always will live somewhere that has a parking garage. Like I'll pay the extra to have, one thing that my last place that I lived in and had a heated parking garage. And
yeah,
so I could walk out. It was 70 degrees in there every single morning. You didn't have to know any different. It was beautiful. Like it was just like, oh, this is fine. My new one doesn't have a heated one, but it's still a parking garage. Like that's fine. I can't imagine people that have to like dig their car out of snow in the morning and like I don't know how you do it. I don't know. Listen, maybe you call me bougie. I don't care what you want to call me. I'm literally not gonna. I'm not digging my car out of snow. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna
yeah.
do it. I'm not doing
Well,
it. So
we used to have to get out cold mornings and use that scraper all the time when we didn't have a garage.
no,
When Nancy
not
and I
doing
first
it.
got married. But yeah,
I'm
as soon
not.
as we started having houses, it was gonna have at least 1 or 2 garages. Yeah,
I'm not icing a sidewalk. I'm not doing that. I'm not icing a driveway. I'm not, like, here's the thing. Again, I will live in it. I won't deal with it. And like, that's just my agreement that I've made with cold weather. Like, I'll put a coat on. Okay, fine. All right. I deal with it. I'll take my vitamin D supplement because I have not seen the sun in like literally a month already. But I'm not shoveling snow. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm just not going to deal with it. Not doing it. Not doing it.
why do you have a blue light around you? Oh, okay, now I've got a blue light around me. I guess if I talk, then the blue
Yeah,
light
if you
comes on.
talk, it goes to you. And if I
I
talk,
guess.
it goes to me. Ah, see. What's the latest? What's going on in your world?
Well, health is always on the top of the list, right? Trying to
Yeah.
figure out what I can do to stay on this earth a little
Stay
longer.
alive.
Yeah, there you go. I can say that on this podcast, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the
so I'm
latest with it?
chasing down a clinical trial right now.
So in case you're new, my dad has had prostate cancer for 26 years
Correct.
and has literally they should write a book about you.
I think
They
I'm
might.
setting records. I mean, I don't know where they'd
Yeah.
keep it, but I think I'll start checking it, try to figure that out. Is this a record or not?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty crazy. You've done them all. You should get a badge for like a little like vest with badges on them for all the treatments you've had. So what is this new one then?
Well, a clinical trial, it would be radioactive isotope, and it would be like the last one, the 6 treatments when I had Provicto, but this one, they say, has a bigger punch and it leaves your body quicker.
Is that good or bad?
Well, bigger punch means it goes after more cancer and
Yeah.
should be successful, and then it gets out of your body, so it's not hitting things it shouldn't be hitting, I guess. Yeah, the sooner it can get out,
Right.
the sooner it gets its job done and gets out of your body, leave you alone.
Right.
Yes, yes. So, but the good news is the first generation of this has already been developed in Germany and was very successful, even with people who had had Plovicto, which I've had before. So they're really excited over there. I got excited about it too. But I thought this was us just having to approve that treatment, but it's not. It's the next generation up.
So you feel positive about it then?
Long way away. I got to go to Virginia if I qualify. And it's not easy to qualify.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe all the stuff that all the I's got to be dotted and the T's got to be crossed.
Why is it that way? Like,
Well,
what are
they
the
want a
qualifying? Like,
perfect person that they'll understand why certain things happen to you, as opposed to somebody come in there. Like one of the requirements is you have at least 3 years left to live. Oh, excuse me, 3 months left to live. You have to be able to tell them that
how do you qualify that?
well, why would you even talk to the guy? It takes you 3 months to get ready.
But how do you know that?
Well, the doctor
Nobody
will
knows
tell. I
that.
mean, the doctor gives an estimate sometimes, I mean, they told me I
Okay.
only have 10 years.
I thought that like I'm like, who? How? I don't know. Hopefully, I do. Like I don't know. I could
Well,
walk
the
outside today,
doctor,
get hit by a car.
if you had prostate cancer,
I guess if they know, it's like,
yeah,
yeah,
you would know their estimate, whether it's right
yeah,
or
yeah,
right,
yeah.
who
They're like,
knows?
we don't want to waste this on somebody that's like on the
That's
way
an
out. I
odd
guess.
number, isn't it? 3 months. I mean, I could
I
understand a
guess.
year, 2 years, but
Yeah.
shoot, the guy could die any second. What's
That's
wrong?
what I'm saying. I mean,
That's how desperate they
I
are,
just thought it
maybe.
meant in general. I thought like, hey, you better make sure you're not going to die of anything. Like, well, I can't promise you that. I'll try my
Yeah, I
best, but
can't
like,
guarantee you. I can't
you
guarantee. I'm not gonna
you gonna
sign a
take it back
guarantee.
or what? I got to pay you if I die. Like, how does this work? I don't know.
I
Like, this
thought
is a
that
lot
was
of
weird. I've never
pressure.
seen that before. What else? The basic stuff about your blood work items, it's gotta be above a certain number or below a certain number.
Yeah, it's
And
really
I think I do
stressful.
well on most of them. I've only got one
Yeah.
I'm holding back on. Well, the good news is I'm meeting with my oncologist tomorrow, number 1,
Okay.
and we'll do blood work, so I'll
Yeah.
know where I stand.
Well, that's good. It's a good
So
start.
they called me and asked me if I'd be interested, so I'd put my information out on some website. It was National Cancer something, something, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, gov, and, before I told you, Stephen, I had too many treatments, and it was gonna be a detriment because
Right.
they didn't want somebody that's been through that many. This one was glad that I've been through so many and checked off the boxes, so you never
But
know.
you just got to get to Virginia though. That's the only problem.
It's an 8-hour drive,
Are you going to drive it or fly it?
or it's probably door to door, it's probably 6+ hours.
Wow.
It's only an hour and a
Yeah.
half flight, but and I know it's an hour to drive at least. It's
Yeah.
2 hours at the airport,
How about that?
the Atlanta airport,
No, I don't
and
know
then
which
you
would
get
be
on there,
more
and then you
stressful.
get up there, and then you go through that little town. I think it's only 100,000 people up there. It's a college town, so I think
Yeah.
it's at the college hospital, I bet.
Well, you can
UVA? UVA?
fly to Baltimore. We can drive over there about 3 hours. 3 or 4 hours. We can drive over there.
There you go. That'd be easier than 8, right?
It might. It might be. Well, here we are, last show of the year.
Yeah.
I thought, if you're new to our show, we've been doing this segment forever, literally, since I think we started this podcast. My dad likes to keep up with the news. And so what I thought we would do here at the end of the year is have my dad
I'm gonna stand up
count
and get my
down.
forms. I just printed them. Go ahead.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
talking.
Have my dad count down his 3 biggest news stories of the year because he does keep up with the news. We do this segment is called Jimmy Mack Reviews the News. And God, it's been picking like the 3 biggest news stories is like that's gonna be hard to pick the 3 biggest because there's been as I was even going through like the news stories this year, I was like, God, like, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm like literally exhausted thinking about how much news we have consumed this year. Like it's been a crazy amount of news, right? So let's have my dad count down what he considers to be his 3 biggest news stories of the year. Just from what you consider to be like, wow, like that's, people love a countdown at the end of the year. So this is our version of a countdown. Starting at number 3, Dad, what do you consider to be the 3rd biggest? Everyone was talking about like this was the number 3 story of the year.
Well, that's a good interesting way to put it. I wasn't thinking that way, but that's good.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
3rd
yeah.
one, leave the first one. I'm sorry.
So yeah, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna 3, 2, 1.
Well, okay. And again, it's to me though, right? I
Yeah,
get to
it's
pick it.
your opinion. It's Jimmy Mack Reviews 2025. This is his take on what you think the biggest news stories.
Well, it ain't Taylor Smith appears to
Smith.
at multiple NFL games as Travis Kelce's girlfriend. That ain't it.
I mean, that was big news, though. I mean, think
Yeah,
about when
well,
we talked about that shit.
Unfortunately, that shows what kind of country we are. Who gives a
we
rat's?
talked about Taylor Swift a lot this year, though. I mean, Taylor Swift was everywhere. The engagement was everything. I mean, was that?
And it ain't, to me, Beyonce's releases Cowboy Carter and sparks a country music
I
reckoning.
mean, that was a big deal too, though. I mean,
All
if you
right.
think
See,
about
I
again,
don't live in that
but
world.
it's
Yeah.
you. It's your what you think were, and I just gave you some headlines. If you think there's something bigger that
Yeah.
we're missing, fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's
These are
one.
to you the 3
Yeah,
biggest
here's one.
news
I'm gonna
stories.
call it number 3.
Okay, number 3.
The federal government shutdown becomes the longest in U.S. history.
Yeah. Yeah,
We shut our economy down, our government down, which affected our economy in adverse ways everywhere.
it's
Will we ever
crazy.
get it all back in place? Who knows? People at the airport couldn't get on planes. It was
Yeah.
terrible.
I don't think that we here's the thing, I don't think that I think I kinda, like, disassociated with the news just in general this last year, because I think everything was so crazy. Like, my mom, for example, was like we were just talking about the killing of, Rob
Kurt,
Reiner, you know,
Bob Ryan, okay.
and she's like, "Oh, can you believe Trump said this, Trump said" and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I can. I can literally believe everything.
Okay.
I can believe everything."
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't
good
I
way to
don't not
be. That's a good way to feel, right?
like, I hate that, like, nothing shocks me anymore. No like, I mean, it's not even a Trump thing. It's like nothing like, my brain doesn't get shocked anymore about literally anything when it comes to the news because I'm just like, "Yeah." So, like, if
Well,
you
think
tell me, like,
about
"Yo, the government
yeah,
shut down," and,
I
like
wanna make one more comment about that.
yeah,
From my point of view, the government is supposed to go up there and sit down and discuss how much and really just, really go at it, no matter how long it takes to make decisions. Somebody's got to compromise and they got to come out with a solution, and everybody won't win every time. That's the
right,
way it's supposed to work,
right. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, right? Just
right?
crazy to me that, like, we 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 did that for so long. I mean, but honestly, on both sides, I'm shocked that, like, it took that
Yeah.
long,
Yeah.
and
Both
I feel
sides
so
trying to
sad.
get their one side believing one thing to a point where they weren't going to give in. The other
I
side, and to hell with the country,
I
to
know.
hell with the people that were trying to go somewhere on an airplane or,
I know, and I felt
all
so
right.
sad. I literally felt so sad for everyone, literally everyone involved. It's just bad. Okay, story. No, this is Jimmy Mack's second biggest headline in his mind for 2025 was what? I know
I
it's
know
hard to
what it
pick which
is.
is.
I'm trying to find it now.
It's hard to pick just one,
I
unfortunately.
know.
There's just,
I should have already picked it. Sorry, I didn't have a lot of time. I'm gonna go with, let's see,
there's
no,
so
I'm not
many to
gonna go with
choose
that one.
from. We didn't
5.
even deal with AI. I mean, AI was just such a big deal this year.
It's gonna affect us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, I know which one I'm gonna say, but I don't know how to say it without looking at the title. Well, I'll tell you what it was. It was actually American decided or the government decided they're gonna shoot little boats who they think have narcotics. They're gonna blow it up in the out there in the ocean and try to kill the guy driving it.
What?
Even if
What was that story?
it wasn't
Which
in there?
one was that in the notes? What are you talking about? What is that one?
I thought it was, let's see, Taylor Swift, federal government.
Maybe just stick to the
Maybe I
notes.
saw this one and I just
Shoot,
Venezuela oil tanker, Cuba says it's a maritime terrorist.
I don't think I even remember that story.
Every
I was just
day for the last, about 10 days, we have gone and taken our biggest planes with the biggest bombs, and if we saw a boat that we thought had narcotics, we blew them up in the
we
ocean.
do. That's happening right now?
Yes,
Oh, I didn't even know that's happening right now.
from
Honestly,
Venezuela, and we're trying to
wow.
put pressure on them to quit selling drugs. Now, have we ever taken somebody selling drugs in America and just shot them dead when we saw them?
No, no.
How do we
I've been
know?
obviously I'm too busy worried about Taylor Swift and Beyonce that like I need to obviously check
That's
in
right.
with some of these
You're telling
headlines,
the
you know?
truth now. You're telling the truth.
God, no, that's really bad. But here's the thing, and I'll be honest with you. Herein lies the problem. Is like some of these, some of this stuff is so there's just so much news. There's so much news that
Well,
like
I
if
would
it's
wish you'd go after the people with the money that's putting up the money for the drugs or the
I
guys running
know,
it and
I
go after
know.
them. Don't go this guy is probably a farmer that has to take a part-time job to drive a boat that he doesn't even know what's in the boat, and
Yeah.
he gets blown up, and his wife one day decides, well, he must have
God,
died somewhere because he's not coming home.
that's crazy.
Alright.
All right, Jimmy Mac's biggest news story of 2025 is what?
Well, it's either the the No Kings process draws millions or
God,
I thought it was at number 1. Let's see, I'm sorry. I got too
I
much
know.
paper here, Stephen. Boy,
There's
it's
so
not
much. I
look
mean,
at this.
do you not think it's Charlie Kirk?
I was gonna say it, but I was afraid to get involved with that because it is a
Well, I
death.
mean, but again, we
Alright.
have to talk about like the
Yeah,
biggest news story of the year.
yeah.
I mean,
I thought it was somebody that was indicted and died in 38 counts. He became president of the United States of America. I thought that was pretty important. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, let's talk about Kurt. I know a little bit about him now.
I mean, Donald Trump getting inaugurated is pretty. I mean, is that the
Have
biggest
we
news story of
ever
the year?
elected a convicted felon? And the jury was peers from New York, and his attorney chose those people.
We try to keep this show, bipartisan show for everyone, but clearly we're leaning one side right now.
Yeah, really. Go sit
but-
there, Todd.
I think that. Well, honestly, what do you think the bigger news? I mean, when you think about what people talk, I mean, it would have to be Donald Trump getting elected, right?
Of course.
But what
it's
was
the biggest?
bigger? I mean,
it's the biggest event of the world this year.
But hang on, because you have to think about Donald Trump's election, though, actually was 2024, while he wasn't inaugurated until 2025. So the question is this: what was the bigger news story in your mind? Okay, was it Donald
Trump's?
That? No, I don't think so, because
okay,
Trump's election date was technically in 24.
All right, let's talk about something that's not directly related to our president.
I tried to give you Taylor Swift headlines, but you didn't want to.
No, let's don't talk about the president anymore. All right, let's use Kirk's story.
I mean, it's not much better, but on a lighter note, Charlie Kirk. No, but honestly, what in all seriousness,
you don't know anything about him. I do. I know something about him.
No, but honestly, tell you I do know this. Here's what I do know.
Let me go ahead and you tell me.
I know that I do know obviously what people are talking about, because obviously I have to keep up with that. So while I don't know like the nitty gritties, like what do you think was a bigger talked about moment? Was it Donald Trump's inauguration? Now, here's the only thing. I'm further removed from it, because obviously that was January.
That's good.
The Charlie Kirk assassination was
huge. Big deal. It's a big deal. Well, it depends on who you are and where you are.
But everyone seemed to have an opinion about it. I mean, like everybody.
Yeah. Well, because
it blows my mind how everybody
I watched him. Okay, I watched him a couple of times. So, here's this guy. I think at one time he had a genuine desire to help the world. Unfortunately, he let somebody give him a bunch of money and use his process to help them. And so his whole focus, and these kids at college, if they want a dose of politics, why don't they take a course in it rather than have somebody come off campus and come on campus and give their side of the story?
Fair.
So I thought it was, and it wasn't they called it not a discussion, they called it a debate. It wasn't a debate. Charlie Kirk was very gifted. He was a great speaker. He's very knowledgeable and he's focused.
Yeah.
And some 17-year-old kid walk up to the microphone and that was going to be a debate? No, not really. Not really.
Right. So
anyway.
To you, what do you think was the bigger news story between those two? The inauguration itself, or
well, it wasn't inauguration. It was the fact that it ended up that he did become president. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he lost the one in between.
Right. I mean, you're true. That's true. Like a non-consecutive term is a pretty big deal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it really matters what side you're on for this, y'all. I think that it's been a crazy year. It's been a crazy news year.
Let me just say this: Kirk should not have been shot, though. I mean, that shouldn't have. But the guy who did it was obviously mentally ill. For a 17-year-old guy to go out and shoot somebody he didn't even know, that's mental illness. That's not anything else. He didn't represent anybody.
Right.
So
I mean, it's a very sad story. And honestly, like as we sit here, we're obviously like kind of cutting up on this stuff. Like it's been a very stressful news year. All of this stuff, as I'm just going through some of these headlines, it's like all of them are.
Well, how about me, Stephen? I've lived 77 years. I had to go through this. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Yeah, you tell me. Is this a stressful time?
Normal.
Or is this?
It's not normal. It's not normal. No.
I mean, we're as I'm just kind of going through some of the headlines. It's like the Trump Zelensky issues, the No Kings protests, the SNAP benefits, record layoffs.
I didn't even know about this one here. Trump administration allows Nivea.
Yeah. Envy, yeah,
to export 100 AI chips to China.
yeah. I mean, all
That's
the
pretty big
AI
too.
stuff this year. I
That's
mean,
pretty
AI
big
has been
too.
such a been so stressful for a lot of us. You know, I mean, just wondering what's going to happen with it. It's like,
Here it is,
uh,
Stephen. This is it right here. It was on your chart. I didn't make this
no,
up,
I
okay?
see it here. Yeah, U.S. seizes Venezuelan
Yeah.
oil tanker. I see that now. Like, it's
No,
just,
no, no, no. US number 5, US declares conflict with drug cartels and launches strikes.
yeah,
And it was so and it wasn't, like, here you are, and you listen to a lot of news, and
yeah.
it was so
I didn't even know.
it's just another thing that
It's
didn't.
like your brain starts to tune this stuff out after a while.
Yeah. Alright,
Well, what do you
well
say, Dad? I mean, if you know, we hear this and this all just sounds really doom and gloom.
well,
You've
we're
been
a
doing
great
this for,
country, okay, first of all, and I have faith in the people. When the people take back the government, okay, that's the problem. We're letting people run us. I We gotta get involved, we gotta vote, we gotta know who we're voting for, look at their past. What do we want? What kind of person do we want? Do we care about their language? Do we care about them talking about people or not? What do you want? So,
yeah, it's been an interesting year for sure.
alright.
All
Sorry
right.
I'm so one-sided, but it is what it
No, I
is.
mean, I'd expect nothing else.
Good.
I'd expect
I haven't
nothing else.
changed, have I? Haven't
No,
changed.
you haven't changed, and he won't. So don't expect anything else out of this guy. That's for sure. Final words for the year, Dad, before we get out of here.
Thank God it's over soon. It can only be better.
Yeah,
Let's hope for better.
yeah,
Let's do our part to make it better. We might have to get off the sidelines this year and do something, whatever that is. Remember, you have congressmen. You can call them. You can leave messages. You can tell them what you think about subjects, and that's the only way we can get the kind of people that we each want in the White House, and get your congressmen to start talking to each other and working out these laws and problems, and quit fighting about them. Get up there
yeah,
and communicate, compromise, and do it for the people.
yeah. Yep. All right, there he goes, Jimmy Mack. Last time on the podcast for the year. Love you, Dad.
Love you, Steve.